Disney has a track record for long construction projects, with early announcements before construction even begins. Haunted Mansion at Disneyland currently sets the record from announcement to opening at 7 years and 7 months, followed by World of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland at 6 years and 11 months, Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea at 5 years and 11 months, and both Tron Light Cycle Run at Magic Kingdom and Pandora the World of Avatar at Animal Kingdom at 5 years and 8 months. Disneyland Paris' World of Frozen will soon take the crown when it opens in 2026, taking 8 years from announcement in 2018 to opening. However, there is one construction project at Disneyland whose completion date is currently unknown, and the construction seems to have been delayed indefinitely. The Tomorrowland entrance. Tomorrowland's entrance has undergone many forms since it opened in 1955. When building Disneyland, Tomorrowland was the one developed last, so there wasn't much budget left to create a more themed entrance like the other lands. Instead, the original Tomorrowland entrance featured the Clock of the World, surrounded by the 48 state flags, with the clock acting as the original icon of Tomorrowland. The Clock of the World was created to tell the exact time of countries worldwide, but it never seemed to be as accurate as it should have been. So, when Tomorrowland received a revamp in 1967, the entrance was one of the main areas to change. The Clock of the World and Avenue of the Flags were removed, now replaced with the People Mover, and planters filled with swirls of colourful plants. This entrance would remain for another 30 years, until New Tomorrowland opened in May 1998, and changed the entrance again. The Astro Orbiter was added to the entrance to the land, surrounded by rocks described as the French Fry Rocks by fans. Disneyland's Astro Orbiter was a clone of Disneyland Paris' Orbitron, complete with rocks, but at Disneyland Paris, the rocks acts as the queue, whereas at Disneyland, they just became a choke point in the walkway. Still, the French Fry Rocks would remain for another 20 years. In 2019, Disneyland was undergoing a project called Project Stardust, where a lot of walkways were opened up for better guest flow in preparation for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening. As part of Project Stardust, in August 2019, construction began on a new entryway for Tomorrowland by removing the French Fry Rocks. In November of the same year, the majority of the French Fry Rocks had been removed from the entryway, and Disney released concept art for the new entrance. The new entryway was supposed to have colourful flowers in the flower beds next to white structures, all inspired by the 1955 and 1967 entrances. The COVID-19 lockdown delayed some construction, but the last French Fry Rock was removed from the park by 2021, and most of the walls had gone down, except one. That's because they now surround the control show building for the Astro Orbiter that used to be hidden by the rocks. The concept art shows that the control building would have been disguised by the white structure, so there was a plan. Yet 4 years after the last French Fry Rock was removed, the construction walls remain and the planters still don't feature the coloured flowers. There has been no sign of construction. Has Disney simply forgotten they were going to carry on with the construction project? Or are they just waiting for a new Tomorrowland to be announced to ensure the entryway matches the new design? We have to hope one of these solutions happens. If not, the new Tomorrowland entrance project will become the longest construction project in Disney history, at this point having already taken 6 years and with no end in sight. I want to know your thoughts on the entryway though. Do you want to see it finished, based on what was in the original concept art? Or do you think something else is being planned for Disneyland's Tomorrowland? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next on the Distory channel.